So after you saute the chopped meat, make sure that you put it in a strainer to strain out the juices. This is what the chopped meat is going, the sausage is going to look like. It's kind of like granulated now, or like you would make a meat sauce. So this is going to be your pork sausage. Now also when you're frying this, you can add some garlic powder in it if you want for more flavor. This is the peppers and onions. Now they're still hot, and but it's okay. So this is what that's going to look like when that's in there also. All right, now you get out your 2 cookie sheets and you make sure that you be generous with the flour. Don't be afraid of the flour. Now these stainless steel cookie sheets that I have are like the best, but you can also use a Teflon cookie sheet if you need. Now the dough, this is the piece of bread that I'm taking out in here. So what you do is you just break it in half. Okay, and place the other one down. You can just put a little bit of flour in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this out. Okay, so it's going to, and just pull it gently so that you don't tear it, because this is the hard part. Okay, so you're just going to keep going like that, and maybe kind of like wiggle it in and out to the sides. Make sure that there's no holes. And it has to be stretched out, because when we roll it, it's going to go in a form of a croissant. So as I'm doing, I'm just wiggling it, and I'm just going to be pulling it to the sides. Okay, so after, when this bakes, it'll get kind of fatter, almost like a calzone type of thing. So I'm just stretching this out like this. Okay, so now I'm almost to where I need it by stretching it out. Then you lay it on the pan here. Now when it's on your cookie sheet, just kind of like spread it out a little bit, almost as if you're like making a pizza. Make sure there's no air bubbles or anything in it, and just stretch it out like that. So, and then you're going to turn it, and then you're going to add your ingredients. So this is all I need like this. So now I can stretch it out a little bit more. Now I'm just going to take a handful of chopped meat, place it in the center, just like this. Okay. Now, notice how I have to pull the sides out a little bit so that it doesn't get in there. Alright, now I'm just going to take, this is still hot, I'm going to just layer this on top like this. Okay, then I'm going to take my shredded mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to take some cheese and place that on top of the peppers and onions. So I'm going to get it. So now you have a mound, and any excess that's laying around, just scrape off to the side like that. Now, when you're rolling this up, you want to make sure that everything is still going to stay in there tucked. So I'm going to take the ends and gently lift it, to pull it out to the side. And now I'm going to roll it this way, and I'm going to pull, because it will stay to the bottom of the cookie sheet a little bit, and I'm going to pull again. If I see it coming out the side, I just want to stretch the sides out a little bit, and I'm going to pull it again and tuck it. Pull, tuck, pull, tuck, pull, tuck, pull, tuck, roll. Okay, now I have my finished piece of bread. So now if you turn it, look at this way, you'll see that it's looks like a big croissant. And just flip the edges over to the side. Now I'm going to take this first piece, and on this cookie sheet that has flour, I am just going to take this and lay this there. Okay? Now I'm going to scrape this off and put this in the garbage. I'm going to now take another little handful of flour, put it on the sheet. Just take this in here, roll it up, and flatten it out again. So stick with me and you'll be fine. If you see on the ends any of the stuff coming out, just kind of like pinch it, because when it cooks it'll cook out. So again, I have it. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it. Pull it. Take it, flip it, shake it. Pull it. Pull it. Easy, just gently, not don't manhandle it, because it will rip. Okay? I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it. Shake it. Stretch. Stretch. Place on my cookie sheet. Pinch it out to the sides so that you have that piece again. Just gently pat it down. Again, a handful of sausage. Just place it in the center. Okay? Like that. Okay? I would do handfuls of this too, but it's hot because I didn't let it cool down. This is going to go in there. Now, I prefer to use the sweet Italian sausage in the casing and take the chopped meat out of the casing and smash it down and fry it in the frying pan, other than the ground pork in the package. It just tastes a little bit better. Cheese. Pat. Cheese. Okay, scrape off the sides again. Push it over to the side. Again, we're going to take the end. We're going to tuck it out. Pull out these sides a little bit. Any excess that comes off, just push it to the side. Take this, pull, and roll. Pull, roll, pull, roll, pull, roll, tuck. Do like this. Okay. Any excess that's on the outside, take that off. Take it, squeeze it, and bend it to like a little croissant at the end. Place on your cookie sheet. Now, add a little flour to the top of them so that it doesn't burn all the way. So you can get 3 on here comfortably. Now again, I'm going to take this off. And the reason that I don't save it is because the flour is in it, so it's not something that you can put in your mouth and eat. But that's okay. Okay, now. Okay, so anyway, those are the first 2 steps, and I'm going to finish up the rest of them, and then I will bake them, and then I'll show you what the finished product looks like.